welcome. This is the energy for today, February 11th. I hope you're doing well. Spirit, what is the energy for today? What does the viewer need to see and hear for February 11th? So, Ghostlands. Perhaps this is where you're taking some time out. Maybe not being heard, not being seen. Cleaning house. Pretty much like getting rid of negativity is what I feel. Let's see here. What is the energy for today? Okay, so, and then Sacred Pool. It's pretty much telling you, keep going where your intuition is telling you. Definitely having a sense of moving yourself in the right direction. Sometimes you do have to clean out a little bit. And then really go into the unknown, which means it's almost like you don't know where you're going, but you're healing from something and you're releasing something, which is going to bring you to a much better place as far as having a fresh start for yourself. I definitely do get the sense of, especially with the ghost land, maybe something's happening that is blocking you from something, or maybe you're holding yourself back from something with the ghost land. It could very well mean that you're in a place where you're thinking about the past. Maybe you're frozen in the past, but it's really beckoning you to move forward with something, okay? What is card 17 for the viewer, please? What does the viewer need to see and hear? What is card 17, Ghostlands? What does this mean? Maybe it's time, maybe it's time to move forward with something. So the Star, allow yourself to heal from something. Definitely still keeping faith and following your intuition and having your hope and your prayers move you and guide you. The Wheel of Fortune is definitely telling you you're leaving something that's been very cold and perhaps not moving, and just something that you need to move forward from. With the Wheel of Fortune, it's bringing you much success. It's definitely a sense of, ending a cycle to start a new cycle. The Hangman. So the Hangman could be, maybe you're contemplating an ending with the Four of Wands. Really contemplating an ending, not knowing which way to go. Maybe you're in limbo. Because of that Frozen card, it's very much thinking about nostalgia. Things that might have made you happier in the past. Maybe things that you started and you weren't able to finish. Okay, so the Moon and the Princess of Cups, there's definitely a sense where the Spirit is really trying to get you to move on certain things, following your intuition, not being scared, perhaps not seeing things clearly if you haven't really tapped into what the messages are that Spirit has given you. The Moon is telling you you can use this power to very much uplift yourself and get that positive intuition that Spirit's trying to send you. Because with the Princess of Cups, this is a message of love and emotion that I definitely do feel. It's almost like having self-love for yourself. This is a sense of not being scared of things that maybe you failed at in the past, things that might hold on to you and don't allow you to break free from any kind of negativity, or just things. You have to take it as it resonates. It could be in family matters, it could be in work, it could be love. Take it as it resonates. But I definitely do feel with the Four of Wands, it's almost like a battle to maybe end something. Yes, the Four of Wands, it is about, having commitments and partnerships. Maybe this is a relocation for you, maybe where you're trying to battle with something, maybe something that, there's a passion inside of you to leave something and complete that cycle, but maybe you're not doing it. I definitely do feel with the Princess of Cups, it's a message of, self-love and feeling emotion, really seeing truth, not being stuck between, like the Hangman, like being stuck in a place where you feel like you can't move. So I definitely do feel like something here is almost beckoning you to perhaps move in a different direction, to allow yourself to maybe heal from something that you're very haunted by with the ghost land, something like that. That's what I feel. But let's see, what is the Moon, please? I would like to know, what does the Moon mean? What does this Moon mean with Ghostlands? What is the Moon? What is the Moon, please? Okay, so Seven of Swords. So is this something that you're not having success in? Is this something that you're not being honest to yourself with? Is this something that almost like if you're dealing with negativity or people who are not being honest with you, it's almost as if you got to leave that. You got to leave it and really take what's yours and what can help you in the future. Seven of Swords is a very tricky kind of card. It could be others manipulating you. It could be others stealing from you where you feel like at a loss in a sense, okay? So it's almost like there's something there with the Seven of Swords that you're struggling with, you're thinking a lot about. And then the Ace of Wands, it's definitely a love. It's definitely a sense of maybe leaving your headspace and following that intuitive guide that the moon is trying to give you with the Ace of Wands that will give you a new beginning. Maybe ending a difficult partnership or a difficult job or something with a family member, something like this. What is the Hangman, please? What is this Hangman? The Hangman is definitely a time for you to get enlightened in order for you to see some kind of clarity that comes in. So it's a death, it's a rebirth, it's letting something go. It's almost very much, do I go, do I stay, do I go, do I stay? But I definitely do feel like there's a sense of needing to let something go in order to start something new. And that's why you're cleaning house. What is the rebirth? What is it that needs to be released, please? What is it that needs to be released? Okay, so you have the Nine of Pentacles. And so this is where perhaps maybe you don't feel worthy enough. With the Nine of Pentacles, it's a card of, being on top of the world, being self-sufficient, being that person that, you could just get on a plane and go wherever you want. You carry yourself like in this kind of manner where you have confidence and success under your belt. And the Nine of Pentacles is about success. So it's almost as if, because I asked, what is the Death card? What does this mean? It's almost like you're holding yourself back in your mindset. With the Seven of Swords, you're holding yourself back from whatever new beginnings Spirit is trying to send to you. Okay. I definitely do feel like this is where you do have success. If you end something very quickly with the Death card, it ends, and then yet you allow success to come in. Because with the Death card, it's definitely that sense of letting go of something that's been haunting you, and then you let go of it, and then all of a sudden you have a new beginning and you will have success. Even though you might feel that you're not moving forward, or you feel that there's no success where you're going or whatever you're being pulled to, you will have success, okay, with the Death card. So let's see here. What is the cleaning house? What is cleaning house, please? What is the cleaning house? Cleaning house. What is cleaning house 37? What does this mean for the viewer? So Judgment. This is a sense of releasing, maybe letting go of something, releasing something. And I just feel like it's almost like, we're in this year where Spirit is really nudging people to let go of things so that you can have a new beginning and start flowing like in a different direction than you possibly ever have in your life. I do feel with the Judgment, it's maybe letting go of something, giving yourself a second chance. What is the Judgment, please? What is the not being hard on yourself is what I hear. The Hermit, really starting a new path for you, perhaps a spiritual path. And the Eight of Wands, taking some kind of initiative or step forward. Eight of Wands is a quick action. So maybe you've been thinking about this for a long time, whether it's like you cleaning house, literally cleaning house of the people who live there, of the clutter that might, not do you any good, just of mental thinking, whatever that is for you. It's almost like Spirit is calling you to release that and use your intuition and your spirituality to move forward. With the Eight of Wands, it's a quick action. It's a healing action, I feel, in this card. It's definitely a sense of healing with the rainbow here, and just getting a pull to heal from something, which will allow you to have that new beginning with the Ace of Wands. What is the Hermit, please? What's the Hermit? What is the Hermit, please? What is the Hermit? Okay, so you have the Two of Pentacles and the Sun. really balancing between your energy, trying to balance out any kind of emotion. This could be juggling too many jobs, too many things that are going on in your head, maybe two different people. But the sun is telling you anything is possible once you release it, and you can have a healthier mindset for yourself, which will allow you to grow and be more positive. Really, anything can happen as far as the sun. If you're trying to start a new project, your new business, trying to get a new job, perhaps a new lover, it's telling you it's going to happen. You just have to have faith. Definitely with the star card, I felt that you have, it's the very first card that came out. It's very much having that faith and keeping your head up. Letting you know that, you know what, you haven't failed at things in the past, and things will start formulating for you as far as manifestation and things that balance out your life and give you the growth. My goodness, we have so many majors today. So far, I mean, there's the sun, the hermit, judgment, death, really the moon, hangman, and the wheel of fortune, and the star, which is seven or eight. It's almost as if, oh my God, there's something happening here. And this is a time to release and move forward, okay? What is the sacred pool? Sacred pool. What is the sacred pool for the viewer? What is the sacred pool? So the Ace of Swords, which was the very first card yesterday. It's cutting out some BS. It's cutting something. It's putting something to an end. Having clarity. Definitely leaving a cloudiness. Really reaching this kind of an awakening where you see the light. You see the truth. What is this truth that they're seeing with the Ace of Swords? What is the truth, please? What is the truth? So the Queen of Cups, this is loving yourself. This could be loving someone else. This could be someone else loving you. There's a sense of a new beginning with this Queen of Cups, a sense of vulnerability, and really having that moon and that energy that, Spirit's behind you. No matter what, it's like Spirit is behind you. What is the Queen of Cups? What is this clarity this Queen of Cups is bringing? So self-love, guys, self-love, the Devil, and the Princess of Pentacles. So it's almost like cutting out any kind of codependent energies that have been lingering for you, causing you to feel as if you've been in a ghost land, frozen in time, not being able to move. But Princess of Pentacles is definitely this message that you're getting to move forward and learn from your mistakes, learn from anything that has stomped you in the past. I definitely do feel it's maybe this could be someone who has latched onto you that is not healthy for you. Maybe this is someone that you have latched on and it's not healthy for you. You can see in the Devil, there's a sense of two people being entwined, but yet they're facing opposite directions. They're not facing each other. So it's almost like something has to give here. What is the Princess of Pentacles represent with the Devil? What is it? But you're cutting something out, guys. You're cutting something out, and it's definitely giving you a sense of self-love, okay? What is the Devil, please? What is the Devil? It's almost like a dark force or dark something has placed themselves on you. So the the Princess of Swords, it's really cutting it out. It's cutting that stuff out, getting clarity to voice from someone that maybe you want to end something. Maybe even this is you quitting a job that you hate, maybe dealing with family members you hate, I can't say hate, but just disagree with or don't see eye to eye with, something like this. This is definitely what I'm feeling. Remember, the Ace of Swords gives you that power and that clarity and that strength to move forward. Releasing yourself of toxic negative energies that might have been lingering with you. The Princess of Swords is a message. Maybe you're getting a message from somebody. Maybe you're getting the message for yourself to move forward with something and not to be stuck, okay? What is Into the Unknown? Card 7. It's almost like definitely with this card where you're coming out of the darkness and you're coming into light. Definitely having a sense of healing. And really not knowing what's going to happen, but still staying positive and still staying like, okay, everything's where it's supposed to be. I'm in divine timing. Everything's happening for you in divine timing, okay? Into the unknown for the viewers. So you got a new beginning here, Ace of Pentacles. So you got the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. There's definitely a new beginning coming here for you, even though you might fear that there's nothing changing. You might fear that nothing is evolving. I definitely do feel you have success. There's the end of a cycle here. And the Four of Wands, it definitely could be a beginning of a cycle, you know, beginning of something new as far as partnership. I do feel like location. Maybe you're changing real estate, maybe buying real estate, something like that, okay? What is the Ace of Pentacles? Into the unknown. What is the Ace of Pentacles? What does this mean for the viewer, please? Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so you have the Ten of Swords. This is leaving some kind of sadness, some kind of someone who stabbed you in the back and they've just done so much things to you. Whether this is your pain that you can't release and you're sort of stuck in that pain. It's almost like Spirit's telling you, release yourself from that pain. It is a 10. It is completing a cycle so you can start back over, okay? And it's almost like not putting any kind of fear as to what that new beginning is. You're going into the unknown. What is the Ten of Swords as far as what they're ending and what's going to start? What's ending? What is ending with this Ten of Swords? Okay, so you have the Six of Swords, walking away from all negativity. The Empress, having a rebirth, a spiritual kind of prosperity kind of thing. The Justice and the Emperor. So it's taking back control of your life. It's ending something where you've been on this vicious cycle of just going in a circle and the same thing keeps happening to you. But see, there's a call to spirituality here with the Empress, which will give you that fertility and that sense of a rebirth in success. Definitely having success. Taking control of your life with the power. Maybe this is you leaving someone who controls your emotion, controls your thoughts, controls the way you feel. Okay, take it as it resonates. But the Justice is definitely balancing out something for you that brings you to a state of balance and peace and having love, okay? This definitely could be you going through a major transformation. There's so many major arcanas right now. And I definitely do feel it's because of the moon phase that we're having. It's almost as if you're just getting this new passion, this new drive, maybe getting messages to move yourself forward from a dark situation that has happened to you. The Six of Wands is telling you you're going to have victory. Definitely having victory. What is that? Oh, I just realized the Emperor and the Empress are here. Maybe this is your it couple. Maybe this is what you've been manifesting, that it relationship that you've been so longing for. And you've been driving yourself into some kind of balance to perhaps come together with this person that you might love. Or maybe they haven't been able to move forward. You have to take it as it resonates. But this is a power couple right here. The Emperor and the Empress. This is two major... these are two major... influences as far as masculine and feminine energy that speaks about this justice, the balance between the good and bad, okay? So it's you mastering your masculine and your feminine energy, which brings you to a sense of stableness with the Judgment card. The Judgment card could be legal cases, guys. Maybe you're winning some kind of case, some kind of battle in a case, a long battle, maybe something that you thought maybe was forgotten, where you were forgotten, because you remember you have the Wheel of Fortune next to the star. So it's a definite win-win situation for you with healing and perhaps prosperity, something that maybe you've been worried about, money or where to live, I feel, or maybe just a difficult relationship that you need to end in order to give yourself a new beginning. You have to take it as it resonates. And the Two of Swords, definitely, I love it in this deck because it is what the Two of Swords can definitely mean, and that is peace. It means peace. It doesn't always necessarily mean that you're stuck in the middle of the road and you don't know what to do. It means you have peace with whatever decision you make to move forward with. I love that. And then the Seven of Cups, you have options there. Even though you don't think you have options, you definitely have options there. Whether this is with a loved person, whether this is a job, whether this is relocating, whatever the case, you have options that are successful for you, that are backing you. And that's what Spirit is trying to tell you. to move away from something that is negative. I would like to know how I conclude the story for today. How can I conclude the story? Okay, so you have the Queen of Swords, cutting out the BS, having truth, knowing which way to go so that you can have that new beginning. You are definitely, in a sense, getting your crown back as far as the crown of knowledge, okay? What else can go with this Queen of Swords? What is the Queen of Swords? How can I conclude the reading for today, please? Very light and positive. I definitely do feel you're walking away from something that was just lingering with you, something that's just made you sick, okay? And with the Lover's card, it's very much choosing love and happiness. Maybe you're walking away from a very toxic situation with the Devil here and the Tower. This happened very quickly. This move happened very quickly, and you might feel very heartbroken by it if you're maybe breaking up with somebody or someone broke up with you. But it happens very quickly, and I do feel that you have options available for you that will allow you to heal and let go of some kind of stress or some kind of burden that you've been carrying. Definitely allowing you to heal with the Four of Swords. So I do feel it's a sense of you moving forward into something that is better, more prosperous for you. The Lovers is definitely that kind of soulmate connection. So maybe once you leave a dark, negative situation, this is your lover returning, because we do have a couple here with the Emperor and the Empress. It's definitely a couple, and I definitely do feel it's a sense of a soulmate connection. So maybe this is your person walking away from a difficult person in their life. Maybe this is you walking away from a difficult boss, a difficult mother, something that was very controlling. But with the Devil and the Tower, it's over. It comes very quickly, guys. Definitely majors today. Today's 11, and an 11 is about having balance and choosing something for you to create that balance. So that's definitely what comes out in these cards today. Okay. I want to know, let's see here. Where are they? Where did I put them? Let's see. I feel like I want to... let's see here.